Hi everyone, I'm Amena and welcome back explorers to my vlog. Also, if you happen to be new here, or if you are a repeat visitor, be welcome. Be sure to also look at the description below for all credits given. And with that said, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Now, for us to get into my topics, well, the topics that have been on my mind. so, first up are story times. Now, I'm pretty sure that you are aware of the various story times that other YouTubers do, where they're talking about specific events that have occurred in their life. Now, I feel like if I'm going to do that, I'm definitely going to have it for my vlog because that's usually what I do. It's like my vlogs are for what I'm doing, what I've watched, what I'm planning to do, and if something is bothering me, I will use my vlog to tackle that particular topic. Oh, but I kind of sort of want to do a different sort of story time. You know, there's all manner of story times out there. You know, sometimes you can find people uh, having done little videos of them uh, reading a fairy tale, or maybe they're doing a story in they're doing a story that their Sims are telling for Sims 4 or whatever. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because recently I rediscovered a creative spark that has been uh, gone for quite some time. This is due to the fact that there was somebody in my life at one point who demanded all attention beyond them. And yeah, I'm sorry. One thing I will say is when it comes to relationships, it's good to spend time with each other. But that being said, both parties still need alone time. Uh, just so they can function properly. But unfortunately, that didn't quite happen in this particular case. So, what I want to do is a VTuber story time. So, basically, taking the stories that I'm currently working on, one shorter, one longer, and sharing them VTuber wise right here. And uh, I figure I will use this model, therefore, it's going to happen on Sundays. And no, it will not be every Sunday. There will be a time in between each uh, story or part of the story. Now, I will uh, go back to talking about the stories I intend to share later. That being said, the next thing I want to talk about is the fact that I am not liking what Twitter is becoming. It's no longer the platform where you see different games being shared, or gaming content, or uh, things like that. It's more become a place where certain groups of people speak so loudly that nobody else can share any ideas or thoughts or, um, yeah, I really don't like it. So I thought that maybe since when you tap share, you can share it to Facebook, you can share it to uh, Instagram, you can share it to uh, Twitter, and you can share it to Tumblr as well. So Uh, I don't know. Can you share it to TikTok? Anyway, I'm thinking about sharing my content that I upload to Tumblr. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do that for just one thing or all my content. Um, we'll see. We'll definitely see. And what I might do is just test it out a little bit before I decide one way or the other. But until I have decided, I will still share to Twitter, despite the fact I'm not liking it one little bit. And yes, that is a topic that has been on my mind. So, story time, I guess? Speaking of which, there are, well, there were a number of ideas I had. Well, heck, uh, I'm going to be doing a shorter uh, story and a longer one. The shorter story, not so serious, but the longer one is more serious. So, shorter versus longer. Um, yeah, I'll go with the shorter one. And yes, I will tell you what the story's titles are. The shorter one is simply entitled Wishes. Wishes. And for the longer one, that will be called The Tales of Arcanus. Yeah, very much a fantasy story. Now, I'll give you a little bit of, uh, well, I guess you could say a little bit of a blurb. So, with wishes, the idea is some guy randomly finds a ring, rubs it to, clean it up, and next thing they know, there is a genie offering to grant him a wish. He wishes that he could be a magical hero, but before he can get Kiro out, the genie already says wish granted. And the next thing he, or rather she, knows is that she is a magical girl. So, yeah, and I'm gonna say it right now. There is a little bit more going on with that guy. You will, you'll have to find it out when I tell you the tale. And there's a lot more going on with that story than me see eye. So, yeah, that is, yeah, the whole concept is funny. And yes, oh, before I forget, with the places being known as Maraschino Kingdom and Fondant Town, um, uh, yeah, ice cream and cake. That's all I'm going to say. And genies and magic and yeah, not very serious. Either way, um, I think I'm going to end this episode here because I probably talked your ears off. So, with that said, I'm going to leave you with this. If you have been enjoying my content, please feel free to leave a like and or subscribe. You can also leave a comment down below in the comment section. Be sure to hit that notification bell because YouTube doesn't always like to share. Be safe, be healthy, and as always, be true to you. Amena, signing out.